If you're watching this, you understand the silent promise we make to an aging dog, to carry their love forever. You know the exact weight of that presence on the couch, the specific sound of their paws on the hardwood floor, the unique rhythm of their breathing when they finally fall asleep beside you. And you know the sudden, physical shock that the arrival of silence brings. It's a deafening, sudden emptiness that replaces a lifetime of subtle, comforting background noise. It's not just an empty house, it's an empty reality. Scientists like Dr. K explain that grief, especially the loss of a beloved pet, isn't just an abstract sadness, it's a physical and neurological disruption. The loss of a pet isn't just emotional, it's the sudden and catastrophic termination of a safety zone and a daily routine. Your brain, for years, depended on the dog's presence as a fundamental and non-negotiable anchor in your environment. You're not just missing a friend, you're missing the biological validation that anchored your daily cortisol and oxytocin levels. The familiar routine of the morning walk, the evening cuddle, the automatic refilling of the water bowl that's structured comfort is gone. The emptiness you feel, therefore, isn't poetic. It's real, quantifiable, a tangible deficit in your neurochemistry. Your body is physically searching for the presence that made your world predictable and safe. The feeling that something is wrong is your primitive brain reacting to the loss of a fundamental survival mechanism. And this is where the power of conscious ritual begins. We need a place to look. We need an action to channel this deep, directionless love that no longer has anywhere to go. We often believe that the only way to honor their memory is through tears, through silent suffering, but that's only half the equation. To honor their lives is to transform this constant and persistent pain of absence into visible and shared light, something the world can see and recognize. This December, there is a silent and profound tradition that offers us this light, transforming the deep and isolating pain of loss into a feeling of belonging and collective remembrance. It's called the National Pet Memorial Tree. This tradition, which started small but now touches thousands of American homes, is a beautiful and necessary challenge against silence. It's not just an ornament on a branch. It's a public and collective acknowledgement that your love transformed the world. It's the greatest proof that the last gift they left you is not sadness, but rather the strength to connect with a community that understands this unique and profound. Itself is usually a tranquil and solemn sight, typically an evergreen, beautifully decorated and bathed in the soft, golden light of late afternoon or twilight, sometimes located near a community center, an animal shelter, or, in some states, near important public parks. But the energy and silence surrounding it are immense. It becomes a sacred space. The rule for participating is simple. Driven by pure intention, anyone who has lost a pet, a dog, a cat, a horse, a bird is invited to hang a small personal ornament. These are rarely store-bought decorations. Often they are deeply personal. A small glass paw print, a handwritten note rolled up inside a tiny bottle, a small framed photograph worn with time, or a simple engraved plaque. Think of the ornaments, not as symbols of definitive loss, but as millions of tiny twinkling lights representing the consciousness you shared with your pet. Each light affirms the bond. When you approach that tree and hang your ornament, you are performing a complex and scientifically beneficial act of emotional relocation. You are actively moving the memory of your beloved companion from a painful and isolating internal space, the echo in your own chest, to a visible, external, and shared monument. This act of placement is a physical manifestation of the grieving process. It transforms the memory from a private burden into a public and communal tribute. This is the profound power of community healing. In the moment you stand beside that tree, you realize you are not alone in your grief. You look at that branch, shimmering with countless lights, and realize that each glimmer is a story as profound as your own. This silent, shared experience is exactly what Dr. K meant about finding a new anchor. It is the silent acknowledgement from strangers that says, your love was real, and your loss matters to us too. Why is this tradition so important? Especially during the holiday season, because the festive season, with its forced cheer and focus on family togetherness, can intensify the feeling of absence until it becomes unbearable. The empty space near the fireplace, the silence during the favorite Christmas movie, the unused Christmas stocking on the mantelpiece, the angel tree tradition transforms this painful and physical absence into a gentle and luminous presence. It's an intentional act that restores autonomy, dignity, and control at a time when grief makes us feel powerless and isolated. The act of hanging that ornament is the closest we can get to giving our pet one last perfect and acknowledged gift. You are declaring to the universe, their memory belongs in this place. In the light, surrounded by those who knew the true meaning of unconditional and conscious love. It's a perfect and serene act of placement that honors the depth of the commitment we share with our departed pets is, at its core, a constant and gentle physical reinforcement. It's the ritual of deep touch, pressure, the exact familiar weight of their body in your lap, the comforting pressure of a soft head resting on your foot while you work, the light touch that always knew exactly when you needed it. Their love was a tangible, physical, and deeply comforting presence that lowered your heart rate and regulated your mood better than any medication. And that exact, perfect, calming feeling of physical security is what disappears the moment they cross the rainbow bridge. You feel fundamentally powerless, anxious, and lost in the sudden and perpetual silence. Your nervous system, which was accustomed to a constant, low flow of oxytocin triggered by their touch, suddenly floods your body with the stress hormone, cortisol. The anxiety you feel is not a character flaw. It's the scientific response to the loss of your primary zone of physical safety. This is the moment of truth, the turning point where emotional pain must be channeled into healing. If you believe that our departed pets deserve to be remembered, if you truly believe in the power of conscious love that transcends the physical body and demands self-care, join us in our mission of conscious love. We built this community not just to remember the exact moment of loss, but to celebrate the profound and lasting lessons they taught us about being present. And now, for the emotional continuation of that vital, deep touch pressure. To bridge the gap between memory and physical comfort, we have a scientifically backed tool. In the description below, we've included a link to the perfect weighted blanket, the HomeSmart King-Size Weighted Blanket. It's designed to provide scientifically proven deep touch pressure. This isn't just a blanket, it's a therapeutic device. It works by gently and evenly stimulating your parasympathetic nervous system, the calm part of your brain responsible for rest and digestion. This stimulation is scientifically proven to reduce the catastrophic increase in cortisol that grief causes and simulates the comforting and warm hug your pet used to give you every day. We recommend this specific tool because we believe that your continued healing and return to inner peace is your little friend's last wish for you. Use the blanket to regain that feeling of peace and comfort, transforming anxiety into tranquility. Your emotional comfort is, in fact, the last and lasting gift he left you. Now that we've reconnected with our emotions, let me show you the impressive majesty of the National Pet Memorial Tree in Washington, D.C., and how you can participate in this movement of mindful remembrance from anywhere in the country. Observe carefully. One last time, the lights on this tree. They are not random Christmas decorations scattered without purpose. They are the constellations of love you have created, each one placed there by a gentle and intentional hand that felt the same profound sense of emptiness, but chose light instead of darkness, chose action instead of inertia, chose hope instead of persistent pain. The first principle is that you must not fool yourself. You are the easiest person to fool. When you are lost in the fog of grief, it is incredibly easy to deceive yourself and believe that love, connection, the bond, are gone forever. That profound love doesn't end. It simply changes form, becoming communal, eternal, and a visible part of the world's enduring commitment to kindness. The memory of your pet is now a light on that branch, contributing to a vast and brilliant landscape of shared and conscious memories. They didn't leave you empty. They left you with a purpose, to carry the flame of conscious love and gentle resilience into the world. Their life gave you depth. Their passing gave you connection. So, if distance or circumstances prevent you from physically going to the angel tree this year, the guidance remains. Create your own ritual. Create an angel tree in your community. Perform this small and powerful action. Hang an ornament on your own tree specifically for them, and remember the warmth and tenderness of their touch. And know that, across the country, thousands of other pet guardians are performing the same act of gentle remembrance, connected by this invisible and unbreakable thread of shared unconditional love. This is the ultimate and profound definition of a beautiful life. One that, even in its absence, leaves behind light and comfort for others. And that is exactly what your angel dog did through you. We want to see the light of your angel dog, because this is our community, your safe space. Comment below with your favorite and most cherished memory and the year your pet passed away. Subscribe now to join our family of mindful pet parents and click the link in the description for the HomeSmart Weighted Blanket. Bring home the scientifically proven peace you deserve this holiday season. Thank you for sharing your journey of mindful love with us. We are here with you, PetFlix, Master Community. We want to see the light of your four-legged angel. This is our community, your safe space. Comment below with your favorite and most cherished memory and the year she passed away. Subscribe now to join our family of conscious pet parents and click the link in the description for the HomeSmart Weighted Blanket. Bring home the scientifically proven peace you deserve this holiday season. Thank you for sharing your journey of conscious love with us. We are here with you. Subscribe now to join our family of conscious pet parents and click the link in the description for the HomeSmart Weighted Blanket. Bring home the peace you deserve. Thank you for sharing your journey of conscious love with us.